Good morning, it's Monday the 23rd of December, and this morning we're about to do one of my most hated, detested jobs on the farm. Stripping the silage pit. So let's get going on it. We have to get this done. You kind of forget how tall that this pit actually was when we put it in. Anyway, the cardinal sin was committed last night. We run out of silage and I pushed the cover back with a grab. Let's hope there's not much damage done to it. Yeah, we'll get going. I'm going to do a time-lapse video just as we're pulling back the pit. Cousin Peter has just arrived. He's going to give me a hand to get everything, to get it all done. And yeah, we'll come back at the end and do a quick video then on how the silage looks. So it's hard to beat the bit of help here. Ben has now arrived, brother Ben and Pete. All we have to do now is just lift these last few tyres, just stack them along the side and then pull back this bit of the cover. So we'll be finished in a few minutes. So we have the cover completely pulled back now, and that should do us about a week and a half, I'd imagine, in or around. Our silage consumption will have went up now a little bit since the cows have come home. But yeah, the silage overall is quite good stuff considering it has been cut very late and was very wet going in. The issue that we have with it is that it's going off very fast because it's wetter and that bit later cut. So you can see at the corners here, just under the cover, it is going off that bit quicker. So we're having a lot more waste, you can see it there, than we usually would have. The trick is really to try and get the top used as fast as we could, but that wasn't easy because we weren't using a massive amount of silage. There's a small amount of silage goes in the beef cattle's ration, but not enough that you'd be using it fast. The weanlings are small, they're not eating a massive amount, so hence why it was going off. But now that we have the cows home, we should be able to get through it a bit quicker, and the cows won't be just as fussy with the silage. Alright, the bit of bad that you can see here on the likes of this corner, it'll have to be lifted off, but below that, if there was a little bit in it, the cows will eat it. You know, it'll be mixed in with the better silage, and yeah, it's not a big issue. But yeah, that's it. So we cut out a few blocks now, and and just get ready for feeding. Also, just on a side note, you might notice there's quite a bit of cover here, and it's getting quite hard now to pull back. There's 3 covers in this pit. We always put on new cover, and then there's a couple of old ones, then we just pull over the top of it just as extra protection. I've always found the 3 was enough. Here the people putting on 4 and 5 covers. In actual fact, we've at times we've just put on 2 covers, and it's been enough. You know, once you seal around the bottom well enough, 2 covers is plenty. But we did put 3 on, and there's a day reckoning coming with this now. We're going to have to, after another maybe pull back, I'd say then after that we'll have to fold the covers out, maybe cut some of the older covers, and we can fold them back up then, just get rid of some of the sheets of it, just leaves it a bit easier to pull back, because yeah, it is getting harder. But anyway, only a minor thing, but just said I'd maybe give it a mention that that'll be on the cards in the future. It's a 2-man operation, this. Steady as she goes, steady as she goes. Pete's the lead driver, Ben's holding the whole show together. Oh, and they made it. Now we're just going to cut out a few blocks. Just out of curiosity, might be interested to know how you normally cut out your silage pit. There's 2 ways of doing it, of course. There's the conventional way, which most Irish people do, which is to take the blocks right across in a row off the top of it. So you're kind of taking it straight across the top, then you take another row, then straight across, and can keep going like that until you get the whole way down. Or then the other way is to do the way I'm doing it now, which I have to admit I don't do it this way, but I'm just doing it this way just for the video, for video purposes. The idea in this is that you go in now, you're closing the grab as we are. You have equal pressure, cutting pressure on each ram, so there's less chance of, say, bending a ram, bending the grab, doing some harm to the grab. Now, I don't exactly give into it. I think that the grab should be able to take the little bit of stress of cutting one side on its own, but as I say, for video purposes we're doing it this way here just to try it out. So straight into the pit. When you close it down now, there's equal cutting on both sides, because you're taking complete bite out of the pit, and then you come back and you let your block out on the ground like so. And now we'll go and take a little bit out of the middle, and so if we come in here now, you can see there's a piece now in the centre. The idea in it all is that when we go in now and take a bit out of the centre here, take this bit out, your cutting is just on the front of the grab itself. There's no cutting on the side, and the grab should have less strain and stress on it. Now, look, I don't know, maybe it is the way to do it. Probably is the way to do it. But I've never had any issues with doing it the other way, which is just straight across and take it bit by bit. But I'd be interested just to know what way do you normally take it out yourself? You know, if you're putting out blocks, you're watching this video and you usually take the blocks out of the pit. Do you take it straight off the top, or do you take it in lines down for less stress on the grab? So just leave a message down below and let me know which way you usually do it, just out of curiosity. Had this conversation with, it's actually one of the guys from Farmhand, one of the lads that left he's actually the guy who left the multi-bean dung grab out for me to use and to demo. So he was saying that that's how quick he said that you're supposed to take the blocks out. It's less stress on the grab. So as I say, it probably is how it should be done, but I imagine there's a lot of people who just do it the conventional way. So yeah, just trying to get this done now. I have a few other jobs to do this morning. I'm going to be feeding early because myself and Suzanne and baby George are heading down to Arklow, to Suzanne's. That's where Suzanne is from. She's from Arklow, County Wicklow. So we're we're going to go down there, stay overnight tonight, and then come back home then tomorrow, Christmas Eve. So yeah, looking forward to going down there and seeing all Suzanne's family and catching up with them all. I haven't been down now in a couple of months, so yeah, looking forward to that. So that is the blocks all cut out. That should do us now till at least in Stephen's Day or Boxing Day, depending on where you are in the world. But yeah, it's a little bit of bad that has to be graped off, and then there's still a little bit up there on the corner. But you can see obviously different grasses from different fields. The top couple of foot isn't as golden as this bit here in the middle, and that changes again as you go down. So it's just different grass varieties. Probably the fact that it was later cut, some of it maybe headed out earlier. It depends on the grass variety and which field it was from. I can't actually remember now, but yeah, you could have some that headed out a little bit earlier, and then it just wouldn't be as good a quality, which is probably the one at the top. And that's probably the reason why it's going off that little bit quicker as well. So, but look, we'll walk it in. It's not too bad. So that's it. Yeah, look, I don't. The conversation come up during the year with one of the lads from Farmhand actually that was out leaving out the quickie implement that I had for about a month or 6 weeks demoing, and it was him who was saying that the quickie actually, it's them that he heard recommending that you cut out those strips down on each side and then take the centre one out, and it's less stress on the machinery, so on the machine. So it's, yeah, just interested now to know and see what way you guys cut the blocks out. That's really it, I suppose. I don't think there's really anything else. As always, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like the video, leave a comment down below, and hit the sub button. And yeah, I'll have another video up tomorrow, so I'll talk to you then.